This is your nation's capital. That's very evident, Washington, D.C. Today is April the 5th, 1975. April the 5th in 1975 is when I moved here to D.C. You know, a lot has transpired from that time to this. From that time I moved here from Stamford, Connecticut, you know, and I tell you, it's been a journey. Being here over 40 years. This is the seat of power. And this is the place where America honors itself the most. Yet this is the place that emphasizes hypocrisy the most. As African American people, we have fought in every war since being on this soil, stolen from Africa. Yes, we were stolen by the architects of this building in front of me. Stolen by those who said we were savages. Stolen to come to this land that was not ours. And yet still, 400 years from 1619 to 2019, here we are in the same stolen situation here in America. One must know history, because history is the testimony to the track record of one's existence in one's land. No matter where you reside, you must know that history, because that history tells the truth. If it's not watered down, subjugated, or disposed of, as we have seen in so many cases here in America. Now, I just wanted to say, let me just say this. I have a love-hate for my country, and I don't believe that you should, as an African American man. You know, because if you love it totally, you've been whitewashed, literally. If you hate it totally, you don't see the good and the potential of even more good that this place can display. So I just wanted to say, you know, it was April 5th, 1975, that I left Stamford, Connecticut to come to this place, Washington, D.C., the belly of the beast. Being here on the mall, I see a lot of people, you know, and listening to a lot of people talk about the history and the heritage of this country that they love so dearly. And I can understand why they love so dearly, because it's been beneficial. It's been privileged 100% to those who have not been oppressed, who those words, liberty and justice for all, only pertain to those people. You know, now, if you go over here to the African American History Museum, you'll see a different history. You'll hear a different tone. You'll hear a different conversation, because as an African American, I cannot be blinded to the history that has been brought forth in this country from day one. It is now 400 years from 1619 to now 2019 that we have landed on these shores and still not looked upon as human. The reason we landed upon these shores, because of the religious tone that was set down in Europe by the Vatican, which there were edicts and canons that said that those who were not of Catholic European descent were pagan, were savage, were beast. And whatever you did to them, I'm paraphrasing, it was lawful even in the sight of God. That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So look it up for yourself. Do your research. You young people have Google, man. You young people have websites that you can go to. Go to the National Archives over here. The National Archives, there it is. All right, go to the National Museums and the History Museums. It's there. They told you. They bragged upon themselves how they subjugated the land. You know, Christopher Columbus never came to the North American shores.